All right. How are we all doing? It's been a while, and a bit sorry for would not be online for success parts all this while. And we're starting success part. It's going to be a weekly podcast now. So for those of us that might be joining us for the very first time, or this the first time, got to know about success part. Success part is not a religious activities. It is a real life-changing movement from Covenant Heart Mission International. And this was created to help young people, students, workers, and all dreamers, if you are still young, into their best selves. You know, when I say young people, if you are from age number 1 to 65, and you can walk, you can talk, you can hear, so this program is for you. Here we talk about real life, real choices, and real progress, and practical steps that can move you forward in life. So each episode of Success Path gives simple guidance, honest motivation, and a clear strategies to help you rise, to learn, and for you to walk confidently into your future. Okay, like I said, my people, before we enter to this message, let me share this update with you. Success Path is now a weekly podcast. Okay, so we can take more time to go deeper and give you richer and more useful conversations in this podcast. And we're also preparing, maybe very soon, to bring Success Path live on TikTok, whereby you can join us for a section, you can interact, you can ask questions, and share your experience so others can learn from it. Okay, more details will reach you soon. Okay, on this week Success Path, the title is Choosing the Right Path in Life. Choosing the right path in life. And this is a special edition for students and career seeker all over the world, in Africa, everywhere. Because I believe many young people today are standing at a crossroads. It happens to me too when I was a little bit younger, and they're asking themselves, what should I do with my life? It is not a small question, so I just want you to know this. Because the road you choose will shape your future. It will shape your peace. It will shape your growth. So also, even the opportunities available to you. Some students are studying what they could not see the future from beginning. They are studying what they do not like. Some are even following pressure from home. Some are moving with friends. Some are afraid to make the wrong choice. So today, we walk through this topic slowly and clearly. So that's the reason why I want you to share this program with your loved ones, with your children, with, you have a friend that is in the midst of thinking of what to do after you graduate from grade 12, you want to proceed to the university, you don't know what to do, which course to do, or which career path you should follow. This is for you. All right. Number one that I would like to talk about is the weight of choice. The weight. How powerful, how heavy is the weight of the choice? Every career path is a doorway. Once you enter it, it leads you and your life in a direction. So choosing a path is not only about money or pleasing people. It is about finding where your gift can breathe, where your strength can grow, where your capacity can take you in life. It's a doorway. Once you enter it, it's a bit difficult for you to come back. So that's the more reason why some people missed it in the first place. So I want you to ask yourself this honest question. What comes naturally to me? What comes naturally to me? What do I enjoy learning? Or what drains me? What gives me energy? Or what do people always ask me to help with? One thing is, you cannot flourish where you do not fit. You cannot flourish where you do not fit. It's as simple as that. And most of these errors, sometimes I will say, comes from our parents or from our guidance, people that are guiding us. So that's the more reason why I always tell people to have a career advisor. We all have role models in life. We see people out there, we see people on TVs, we see them on movies, we see our politicians. It reminds me when I was teaching in one of these basic schools. I normally do ask children, my students, that what would you like to become tomorrow? What kind of career path do you want to choose? So it's always good, especially for teachers, for parents, to always guide our children on a possible career path in life. Because one thing is, they cannot flourish where they do not fit. There are some skills that you can notice from children when they were young. You will notice it. And these are the paths that we need to follow for them to achieve their potential in life. Point number 2, the pressure around you. Many young people are under pressure from family or society. Study this. Choose that course. This one pays well. Don't disappoint us. Many people want their children to be doctors. They want them to be an engineer. They want them to be this, that, and be better in the future. People mean well. Parents mean well. But they will be the ones living that life. You are the one who will wake up to that job every day. So listen to the advice, but don't lose yourself in the process. Sometimes the economic situation may warrant parents to choose paths for their children. But one thing is, as we started this program, is sit them down, ask them, what would you like to become tomorrow? It should come from their heart, what they really like to do, not what you are enforcing them to follow. And the point is, like I said, economic factors or maybe social changes or environment. But one thing is, make sure what they really want to do align with what is in your mind based on the current situation that you are into. A child might like to study medicine in school, and the situation that you find yourself or the family at that moment, you couldn't afford that situation. You couldn't afford that child to study medicine. Nursing is there. It's still part. Along the way, the child might fall into that process in the future. Just for an example, there are many things, maybe engineering. There are lots of fields in engineering, and a lot of alternatives also. So that's what we are talking about today. But the first thing is, let the interest come from the children themselves, from them themselves. Don't enforce it on them. Number 3 is knowing your strengths. Like I said, this program is especially for career seekers and students. So number 3 point is knowing your strengths. Everyone has a natural tendencies. Some think deeply, some solve problems, some organize, some create, some teach, some negotiate. These things are not accidents, they are just hints to what you can become in life. One thing is, you need to write them down. I want you to take a piece of paper and write this thing down. 3 things you do better than most. Write 3 things you do most better than most. Write 3 things you enjoy even without payments. That's the kind of skills that a child can have without payments. Like that. Then write another 3 skills people praise you for. Your real parts almost always hide in these answers. That's just the truth. Most of the things we found ourselves doing when we were small, as a child, the paths we would take in life always hides in those things. Okay, point number 4. Know your personality. Your career must match your nature. Some people work very well. They work so well in busy places, some in quiet places. Some love teamwork. Some even prefer working alone. So, if your environment and your personality clash, then the work will become a struggle. This is very important. And this starts when we're in school. You see some students, when they were in school, they do a lot of things personally without even expecting reward. Some like to be quiet. Some like to work with team. So we need to look at this environment. So if your environment and your personality clash, it's automatically work will becomes a struggle. Point number 5, study opportunity. You need to be honest about the world that we live in now. There's some fields of life. Some fields are full already. Some industries are dying. Some skills are in high demand worldwide. Some careers are they offer more growth and stability. So that's what you need to look at. You want to tell me that you want to come become a photographer? If I have a child that says I want to become a photographer, I will not be happy with such a child. I will not lie to you. Because the world is changing. Changing through technologies. AI, artificial intelligence, is taking most of the jobs. Whereby there are some careers that offer more growth and more stability. And as we live in the world right now, things are changing every day. So you need to look and be focused. Don't follow trends. Nowadays, people follow trends, especially the Gen Z, the teen generation. They follow trends. Somebody is a musician, I want to be a musician. Somebody is a doctor, I must be a doctor. Do you have such capability? Does that shows in your personality? So don't follow trends. Choose a path that has a space for your future. Number 6, common mistakes young people make. Common mistakes that young people make. Number 1, choosing career without self-awareness. That's number 1. Choosing career without self-awareness. Number 2, following friends blindly. My friend is in the US. I want to go to the US. Do you know what is in the US? My friend is a carpenter. I want to be a carpenter. How? Another mistakes the young people make is choosing to please family. Because my father said I must be a carpenter, I must be a carpenter. Are you born to be a carpenter? There are other things you can do. Another one is ignoring natural strengths. You know where your strength lies. You know what is happening around you. Another one is chasing money without strategy. This is very common among the Gen Z now. People want to make money quick. Those people that we are seeing up there, they are so rich, they are so famous and reputable in the society, they pass through some process. So making money in life is with strategy. So you don't need to chase money without strategy. Another one is fearing to change direction. The word fear is very, very common in our generation nowadays. Some people call it fear of unknown. We don't know what's going to happen. So fearing to change direction is part of the problem which we need to really work on. Another one is neglecting skill development. You see, there are a lot of skills out there nowadays that you can acquire by yourself. We don't need to neglect all this. You know, it's like we are building our future by getting skills. There are a lot of skills out there that we can acquire. They might not necessarily be needed now, but I bet you will need them in the future. Although when you not need them, those skills might be obsolete by that time, but it is a stepping point for you. At least you know the content, you know how it works. It will give you the grace and the strength to learn the new skills that's available at that moment. So there's a word that people normally say that no knowledge is lost. I want you to think clearly and to move wisely. Point number 7, you see, one thing is it's okay to adjust your path. Very, very okay. Changing direction is not a failure. Rather, it is a wisdom. It means you are growing and understanding yourself more better. The real mistake is staying on a path that is draining your joy. For example, how you graduated from school, you have good degree, good grades, and you find yourself doing a job that you are not happy with. You can can be a policeman working as a police officer and they put you in a certain department. But when you upgrade yourself, maybe you acquire some kind of technological skills, and it's needed in your organization. Maybe where you are before as a police officer is not making you happy. By changing the direction of where you're coming from, then you now have a new skills that will bring happiness in you. So the real mistake is staying on a path that is draining your joy. You need to switch. You can still be in the same realm, in the same area of work. But one thing you need to do is upgrade yourself. Have new skills. That being said, number 8, use guidance and honest reflection. Use guidance and honest reflection. Look inward. Do your research. Talk to people who have experience. Plan well. Take your time. You are building the rest of your life, not just choosing a subject. If I ask a question on that, do you have a career counselor who counsels you, who guides you? Some of us, we don't. If I ask you, how many books have you read that is directing you towards your right path in life? It's very difficult to answer. You like watching movies. How many movies have you watched that tends, to your career path? So those are the things that we need to work on. All right, number 9, final words to students and young adults before we round up this podcast. I want you to take your time, then know yourself, then research and develop skills. Seek honest advice and choose a path that gives you long-time peace and growth. Not those ones that drain your efforts. The right path will challenge you. That's normal. It's normal. Because if I tell you that every path in life that you take, everything is easy, no, I will be lying to you. The right path will challenge you, will give you challenge. But the one sure thing is, it will not break you. It will stretch you. It will stretch you, yes, but it will build you. You're in the process. All right. I want to give you a special invitation for career counseling. If you are confused, you are unsure, or you are stuck, you are welcome to message us. We can talk about your strengths, your options, and your future. You don't have to walk alone. Sometimes one clear conversation can save your years of confusion. So please send us a comment or send us a direct message. At Covenant Heart Mission International, it's not about religious activities alone. It's about raising role models. It's about changing lives, and it's about lifting lives. I have life experiences also. Maybe we can share it one-on-one. So please, write us or send us a direct message. Your information are so same with us. All right. Thank you for joining us today, Success Part. Next week, we'll continue with a topic called building a future you will be proud of. Stay focused, stay open, and stay hopeful, because your future is calling you. Take the next part. Take good step. This is Success Spark Podcast with Reverend Sam. I'll see you next week by the grace of God. Keep succeeding. Bye for now.